I want to talk to you about a hard concept for a second. A hard concept. I know it's hard. This is a difficult conversation because sometimes people don't understand it. But I want you to think about in this moment, wherever you are right now, you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel like you just financially, you just don't have enough money. You know, maybe your friendships, maybe your relationships are really strained and difficult. Maybe you feel really lonely. Maybe it's just, life is just too much for you right now, that you feel like you're just losing it, that you just are not going to be able to keep up with life, like you're overwhelmed. I want you to know, while it doesn't seem like it, you have enough. You have enough. I know it doesn't seem like it. I know you probably feel limited. I know you probably feel like you're gonna lose in life. Maybe like you're gonna lose your house, and then what's gonna happen then? Or like you're losing friends, or maybe you just lost a job. Right now in this moment, no matter what your circumstances are, you have enough. And here's the reason I say that, y'all. Here's the reason you're going to be like, yeah, that's psychobabble, Randy. Life is hard. That's psychobabble. No, here's the thing, y'all. You have enough. Everything in your life is enough for what you need right now in that moment. Right now in this moment, all you need is for your heart to be beating. For your heart to be beating. I know you may be outside. You may be without, air, heat, or air conditioner. You may be without something, and it may be hard. I get it. I totally get it. I've lived that life. I know life can be really hard sometimes, but when life is really hard, what you have to go to is that you have everything that you need. You have everything you need. We're not going to talk about being grateful at this point. We're going to just be real. We're going to be real. In this moment, I need oxygen. I need my heart to beat. That's all I need in this moment. Everything else I can do without right now. I can do without of all the things I think that I need. My brain is trying to tell me I need those things, and if I don't have those things, it's like death. It's like death. I'm trying to find, I'm trying to survive, and my brain's going, woo, 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 alarm, alarm, alarm. If you don't have this, if you get kicked out, then you're gonna die. That's what your brain is trying to protect you from. But y'all, the reality is you need oxygen, you need your heart to keep beating. Okay, you need oxygen, you need your heart to keep beating. That's all you need. Now, once your heart's beating and you have oxygen, now you can build from there. You can build from there. And you never know. Here's the cool thing about life. You never know what might be happening in the next minute or the next day. You never know, right? You never know what might happen. Good things can start to turn for you. Good things can start to turn for you. But you gotta be in the moment. You gotta be just totally raw and real with yourself and say, hey, I got it all. Right now my heart's beating, I'm uncomfortable, I'm overwhelmed with things, but I've got it all. Right now in this moment, I'm living, I'm breathing, I've got it all. I've got it all. You gotta be real and raw with yourself. And if you can get to that place where you can accept being able to live in that real and raw place, then everything else becomes easier. You don't become afraid when you're 2 months past due on rent, or you don't become afraid when your best friend is no longer your friend. You don't become afraid when someone leaves you, because all you need right now in this moment, all you need is to continue to breathe and putting one moment, one breath in front of the other, just to keep breathing. Just to keep breathing. Life will figure itself out. Life will figure itself out. The struggle is, though, is people get overwhelmed. They get in their head, and they don't focus just on that real raw breathing. They get in their head, and once they get in their head, they get triggered, and then they cause themselves to be more upset. The reality changes, and because the reality changes, it creates a whole different situation for them. They lose that control. They lose that focus, because now they're in their head and they're worried about all the things in the future. But if you can just ground yourself in that, I've got all that I need right now. I've got all that I need right now. My brain tells me I don't, but I got all I need right now. I just need oxygen. I just need my heart to keep beating. You'll be all right, y'all. You'll be all right. All right. I get it. I get it. Not trying to minimize. Life is really hard. Really, 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 really hard. I get it. I know personally, and I talk with people every day. I get it. I understand. But just be real with yourself for a second. Be real with yourself and tell yourself, you got this. You got this. You can handle whatever it is. Be resilient, all right? Be resilient. All you need is that heart to keep beating. That's all you need is that heart to keep beating. You'll figure everything else out. Life will figure itself out. You just got to keep going, y'all. You got to just keep going, all right? Thanks for watching today. I appreciate it.
On track, now we on way up. W's as easy as a layup.